Alright, so what is up, y'all? It's LegendaryEA, and we are back here for another 2K17 rebuild. You guys showed so much love on my Grizzlies one. We didn't reach the light goal on it, but I understand why. I did do it on election day, probably not the best day to do it, and I did it pretty late. But yo, if you guys want to see another episode of this, please make sure to go ahead and get 190 likes. And I know you guys can do it because you guys are the best fans on YouTube. 190 likes for another rebuild. And as you guys can see, today we will be doing the Portland Trailblazers. Now, I do remember that game where Dame Dollar and CJ both had 33 plus points. And last year, they did make it to the NBA playoffs. But I do not think that this team can win a championship just yet, so we're going to make a few tweaks to it. So for future reference, let me know which other teams you guys want me to rebuild. I think this is definitely going to be a fun rebuild, so just let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. And also, if you guys are not subscribed, yo, what you doing? Subscribe. And if you guys are subscribed, join notification squad so you guys can get notified every time, the exact moment that I upload a video. But let's get straight into this rebuild. So like I said before, this team is very, very good. We got Dame Dollar and CJ McCollum, but that's honestly about it. So I do want to see what changes we can make to this team to make them, you know, good, but let's see what we can do. So with our first and our only trade of this first season, we are trading with Maurice Harkless and a second-round pick in return for Pat Bev, just because I want a better backup point guard for the squad. But that's like the only move that we're gonna make. I do want to see how this team is gonna do in season number 1, so that's the only move that we're gonna make. But oh yeah, before I even get simming, you guys, the only stipulation that I have on this rebuild is I cannot get Kevin Durant, nor can I get Steph Curry. Basically, I can't get anybody that I get normally. So that's one of my restrictions. And in my last rebuild, I did get Paul George, which means no PG for this rebuild. Now, there is a twist in that. I could pick those guys up and trade them, but they cannot stay on the team. So let's see how this team does at the end of season number 1. The end of season number 1, as usual, Russell Westbrook is the MVP. Brandon Ingram's Rookie of the Year. And anything new? Steve Kerr, of course, he's coach of the year. They only lost 11 games. So let's see if any. Okay, I am 100% sure that Dame Dollar has got to make at least 13. He has to make one of these teams, fam. Reggie Jackson made a team? Okay. Oh my freaking 2K. Y'all did not just do this, fam. Dame Dollar did not make any of these teams. I'm sleep. Let's look at his numbers. We were the 4th seed. Let's see which teams we were on. We were behind the San Antonio Spurs, the Thunder, and the Warriors. Okay, so hopefully we can go ahead and win a championship in season number 1. That would be awesome. But Dame Dollar, CJ was actually our leading scorer, but Dame Dollar put up 22 points a game, 7.5 assists, 1.5 steals. CJ put up 26 points and 5 assists. Bro, how on... Okay, what was Reggie Jackson's numbers? I'm sorry if I sound salty, but I don't know how Reggie Jackson made... How many games did they win? Are you freaking serious? They didn't make the... Okay, 2K's wildin'. Okay, but anyways, let's get straight into this matchup. So in round 1, we'll be taking on the 5th seed Clippers. I think that we can definitely beat that team. Watch us lose now that I said that. But we actually go ahead and we sweep them. Now, the bad part is that we got to take on Golden State in round number 2. Hopefully somebody on their team is injured. Steph Curry is injured, but he might be back. And yeah, this roster's cold. 2K wise. But let's see if we can actually beat this team. They actually take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3. They take game 4. Oh my. We get taken out in 5. And they actually go up and they play the Thunder and they beat the Thunder. And they win the NBA championship. That's not even a big surprise. KD is your finals MVP. But let's get straight into this offseason, man. We actually made it to the 2nd round of the playoffs in season number 1. I plan on keeping CJ and LILLARD there. But everybody else, it's fair game. So we actually ended up with the 25th pick. It's safe to say we won't be getting anything of value with that. So one trade I do want to make, I do want to be trading away Allen Crabbe, because why on earth would I keep him? But... oh, this contract is just out of hand. So we will be trading away Allen Crabbe to the Atlanta Hawks for a 1st round pick. Seems like my type of trade. That seems like one of the best trades in NBA history for me. We're still negative 4 million in cap. Evan Turner is out after getting paid. So, yo, Myers Leonard, come here. And we will be trading him to the San Antonio Spurs for another first round pick. So all those trades do help us a little. We only have 4 million cap, but we will come to a decision once we actually enter free agency. And we'll be trading Aminu and our 25th pick over to the Golden State Warriors for 2 unprotected first round picks. Now, how much money do we have now? Only 12 mil, but let's see what we can do. Let's head straight into team player options and let's see what happens. So with this next trade, we'll be sending Festus and 2 first-round picks over to the Kings for a first-round pick in Willie Cauley-Stein. I just like that trade to clear up some cap room. But you know what? We still kind of broke, and I can't trade Evan Turner. And somehow Anderson Varejao is still here. I don't know why. Was he ever on this team? Shit, I don't know. But we'll see what we can do in free agency. And looking at our team after free agency, the only guys that we were able to get Zach Randolph. We managed to get Nene, Andre Roberson, and basically guys who aren't really going to help our team. Our team is honestly worse than I honestly think that our team is worse than it is last year. Somehow Damian Lillard gets worse, which I completely do not understand. But yo, we will just see how this thing goes in season number 2. So we are willing to trade Noah Vonleh's huge contract and 2 first-round picks along with Jake Layman and second-round picks in return for Kyle Anderson, Myers Leonard, bringing him back, and a first-round pick. And the San Antonio Spurs agreed to our offer. Yo, that trade came in hella clutch. I'm not gonna lie, because we really need a small forward because Evan Turner is injured right now, so we actually still need a backup small forward. There's not one in free agency. So let's see if we can make one more trade for this season. I think that this season isn't gonna be terrible, but we will just see how it goes. And with our next trade of season number 2, we'll be trading over Myers Leonard and Willie Cauley-Stein in return for Jay Crowder, and he can lock down that spot while Evan Turner is out. So right now, this is our starting lineup. We probably need a better power forward, and I will probably actually move Ed Davis there just to see how it works out. But this is our starting lineup right now. It's Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, Jay Crowder, Zach Randolph, and Mason Plumlee. Yo, this team is crazy hard to rebuild. They got like no cap, but let's just see something. If I move his position to power forward, well, it goes up by 1, but how's that mid-range though? It ain't good. I'm just gonna leave it how it is and just let it ride. Hopefully this team does good in season number 2. Let's just find out, because if they don't do good now, they definitely will do good in season number 3. But we 4-0. And after season number 2, LeBron is the MVP. Markelle Fultz, Rookie of the Year. Yo, Rondo wins 6th Man of the Year. Who is he behind? Probably Steph. And Anthony Davis is Defensive Player of the Year. Cameron Payne, Most Improved. And Coach of the Year is our coach, because we went 58-24. Good for 2nd place in the NBA and in the Western Conference. Like, this team was honestly cold, and I don't even know how, but okay, if Dame Dollar is not on one of these teams, man, we're gonna have problems, 2K. We gonna have some problems, okay? We gonna have, and he gets hold one more time. Are you serious? Really, fam? But anyways, these are ours. Actually, let's look who we will be obviously behind the Golden State, but only by 1 game. And let me show you guys my settings real quick, because this team was on a tear. This team was on a tear. I don't even know how to even explain that. Like, they had a 9-game winning streak, but these are our stats. Dude, CJ McCollum's been killing. He's averaging 21 points a game, 4 assists. Dame Dollar with 19 and 7. I mean, team did all right. Evan Turner is still out. He's been out since last season, B. 1 to 2 weeks, he is out. Okay. So we were the 2nd seed. Let's see if we can go ahead and, you know, win that championship. But anyways, up against the Timberwolves in round number 1. I just know 2K's gonna hold me. I know they gonna hold me. Never mind. But it almost happened, because they always hold me against my Timberwolves. Anyways, in round 2 against the Denver Nuggets, I don't even think that this team is up to, actually, let me take a look at them. They might have signed Kevin Durant. They might have signed KD. I think they did sign KD. Let's just see, because it's weird just seeing them. They had to sign somebody big. And yes, they signed Kevin Durant, but he is out with a broken leg. Yes, let's freaking go. So of course I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna simulate this entire round, because I believe in our team. We win in 5 up against Golden State once again in the Western Conference Finals. I think, honestly, I don't even know how our team made it this far. So we can, I mean, we got some momentum now, so maybe we can go ahead and win this series. I mean, Never mind. They've only lost one game in the NBA playoffs. So let's see if we can do it. So they take game 1, they take game 2, and they take game 3, and we get swept. We get swept, fam. And of course they're going up against Cavaliers, and LeBron, you blew a 3-1 lead? Oh my goodness, bro. This 3-1 shit is getting out of hand. The Cavs blew a 3-1 lead against the Warriors. It looks like Steph, the babyface assassin, got his revenge as they went in 7. Dang, Cleveland, that's twice. But let's see what we can do in free agency this year. Let's see what type of picks we got. We got to make a splash, though. That's all I know. Like I told you guys before, 2K is always coming in clutch, and we will be trading Evan Turner and his contract along with the 23rd pick for 2 first-round picks from the Thunder. Yo, y'all know, can I get anything else? No. One more first-round pick? No? 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 How about that? Nah, fam. All right, you know what? We just gonna take the original trade. That was perfect. Thank you, 2K. I appreciate you. This is a trade that I would be doing, sending over Jay Crowder, 2 first-round picks in a second, in return for Ivan Rabb and 2 firsts. That saves a little bit of cap room. So now in free agency, we'll be walking in with $35 million, and I'll see you guys there. And we will be accepting Pat Bev's team option. I mean, I assume he's been doing good for us. I haven't really been checking. So we obviously need a small forward. Oh, Kyle Anderson is also really, really good. I do want to retain him. Dang, I really don't want to give that to him, but yo, I got bird rights on both these guys, so I can bring them back, and I have bird rights on him. So let's head into free agency. Let's see what we can get. All right, so Boogie Cousins. So if I sign DeMarcus Cousins, like I said before, y'all, I can't keep him. I would have to trade him away. Same thing with all these guys I normally get, which means if I get PG, Melo, I gotta trade them away. I can't even get Melo. He's too expensive for my time to taste. LaMarcus Aldridge, I rarely get him, and it'll be pretty cool to bring him back to Portland. Who else can we get? I don't really need a shooting guard. I need a small forward badly. I mean, I can sign Joel Embiid. That could help us a little bit, maybe. And after day 2 of free agency, we will be bringing in LaMarcus Aldridge, bringing him back to Portland. Of course, we can't sign anybody else. His contract is too heavy on us. But, yo, doing that actually does help us out a little bit. We still do have a gap at small forward. So let's see which type of moves that we can make to fix that. And heading into player progressions, Dame does get better, but LA does get worse. Anybody else get better out here? Not really, but a lot of people did get worse. How did Norman Powell? You know what? I'm not gonna even try to figure it out. But let's head into season number 3, our final season of this rebuild. If we do not win a championship, I might go for a season number 4, but I don't want to make this episode too long. I don't like making like 30-minute episodes for y'all, but let's just see what we can do in season number 2. So this is our lineup for season number 3. Dame Dollar, CJ McCollum, Kyle Anderson, LA, and Mason Plumlee. But we will be making a lot of moves in this season. I might be trading away half of these guys, but let's just see which type of moves that we can make. So I do like this trade right here. So we'll be sending over LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 first-round picks, and Shabazz Napier over to the Milwaukee Bucks in return for Chris Middleton and Giannis. I do plan on flipping them because I normally get them a lot. So let's just see what we can possibly get for these guys. Okay, let's just see how do you do last season. You know what? I'll make this trade. I will take that trade. Let's see how our lineup is looking right now. We still need a backup. Okay, we still have Kyle Anderson, so that works out. We need a backup power forward, and we can probably trade away Pat Bev now. So this is the next trade that we'll be taking. We'll be trading away Chris Middleton, 2 first-round picks, and Norman Powell in return for Jonas Valanciunas and a first-round pick from the Toronto Raptors. I think that actually helps us at our center position. So now our lineup is looking really, really nice. I do plan on getting a small forward, so let's see what we can possibly get for any of these guys. If the Knicks will take this trade, Giannis, 2 first-round picks, TJ McConnell, and Norman Powell in return for Kristaps D-Rose and their rookie Jonathan Isaac. They want me to... No. Stop it. How about instead of him, I slide y'all this guy. They want Ivan Rabb? I kinda... Okay, let's just see how do you do last season. You know what? I'll make this trade. I will take that trade. Take this trade, 2 first-round picks, Mason Plumlee, Ed Davis, and Derrick Rose, along with Al Jefferson in return for Stanley Johnson and Andre Drummond. It's not happening. So we're gonna go ahead and take this original trade. We will be trading Pat Bev, 2 first-round picks over to the Pistons for Stanley Johnson. I mean, the team looks a whole lot better than it looked before. Somehow, they still have him starting. So let's just see how this thing goes. Actually, let's see what we can get for all these players. And with our next trade, we'll be sending over Jonathan Isaac, 2 first-round picks, along with Ed Davis, in return for Miles Turner and CJ Miles. Yo, Miles Turner coming off the bench is going to be lit for us. But let's see how this team is looking right now. Right now, the lineup is Dame Dollar, CJ Miles, Kristaps Porzingis, and Jonas Valanciunas, with Miles Turner as our 6th man. I do want to get rid... I kind of want to get rid of Kyle Anderson now. Yeah, let's see what I can get for Kyle Anderson and maybe Mason Plumlee. And for our last trade of the season, we'll be trading away Mason Plumlee and Al Jefferson to the Hornets for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Yo, our small forward position is hella weak, but that was our final trade of the season. So this is our starting lineup: Dame Dollar, CJ McCollum, MKG, Kristaps, and Jonas Valanciunas. This is our bench, y'all. I think this team can definitely possibly win a title, but let's see how we do at the end of season number 3. Yo, last season we were the 2nd seed. We almost made it to the NBA Finals, but let's just see what this team can do, because I really don't know. And at the end of season number 3, LeBron wins back-to-back MVPs, and 6th Man of the Year is Josh Jackson, Defense Player of the Year is Kawhi, Most Improved is TJ McConnell, and Coach of the Year is Ron Adams. Whoa. I think we had a better record than them. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they went 61 and 21. Good for 2nd in the Eastern Conference. We will see if we were ahead of them. I'm not really even sure. Now, if Dame Dollar gets hold one more, bruh. Dame Dollar did not make one NBA. He did not make one All-NBA team in all of these 3 seasons. Yo, I don't know about that. I don't know. But anyways, we did finish as the 1st seed in the West. I was kind of shocked about that. We actually won one more game than the Golden State Warriors. Hopefully we can go ahead and we can just beat them in the NBA playoffs. As far as stats goes, Dame Dollar was our leading scorer once again, averaging 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. But it kind of makes sense. Now everybody on this team is scoring. Even Derrick Rose coming off the bench and making an impact. But this team was honestly really cold. Both of our centers averaged 9 rebounds and 10 points a game. So that can come in very useful. MKG, he didn't really do much for us, to be honest. So I don't know. Yeah, Stanley Johnson will be starting now for us. So this is our lineup for the playoffs: Dame Dollar, CJ, Stanley Johnson, Kristaps, and Jonas Valanciunas. And our bench is looking hella crispy. Actually, let's make this a 9-man rotation. I don't know why 11 people are playing. That seems like a terrible idea. But yo, this is a lineup. I think this lineup can definitely win a championship. But let's see what they can do. So we were the 1st seed, taking on the Phoenix Suns in round 1. I'm not even worried about this team at all. We actually go ahead and we win in 5. I thought we were going to sweep them, but we obviously did not. The Nuggets in round 2. Kevin Durant is on their team, and I hope he's injured once again. He's not injured. He's good. But looking at the rosters, they have 2 players close who are 90 overall. And as far as us, we have 4 that are pretty much a 90 overall. So let's see how this team can do in the playoffs. Hopefully we can just crush them. But yo, KD does come in clutch every once in a while. So let's take this game by game, as they take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3. Come on, we take game 4. We are up 3-1. But like I said before, y'all, like I say in every single video as of recent, being up 3-1 means nothing. The Cavs even blew a 3-1 lead in last season's NBA Finals in this game. So let's see what can happen, bruh. Let's see what we can happen. They take game. Okay, good. We actually go ahead and we win in 6. I low-key thought that they were going to come back. And the Warriors lost to the Timberwolves in the 1st round. So we actually have a chance at the championship, y'all. And Cleveland lost to the Celtics. So this is looking perfect for us, because we can beat the Celtics and the 76ers. But watch OKC knock us off, as they take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. We up 3-1. 2K, don't play with my emotions. And we go ahead and we advance to the NBA Finals. Our team is looking really nice right now. We have no injuries on the team. Let's look at which team are we playing again. We're playing the Boston Celtics. All right. At first I was a 76. I was like, this is about to be a cakewalk, but it's not. This team, I think that we are definitely better than, but this team is a lot better than the team that we just played. So they got Isaiah Thomas, Al Horford, Avery Bradley, Jaylen Brown, Harry Giles. Okay, this team is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this team is pretty good, but they are really young at the same time, minus those first 3 players. I mean, Isaiah is kind of young, but Jaylen Brown, Avery Bradley, Al Horford, Isaiah Thomas, that's exactly their starting 5. And I gave them Willie Cauley-Stein to come off the bench. So this team can be some trouble. I think that we definitely got it, y'all. Let's see how we can do in game number 1. I don't even know how they made it here, but It's crazy. So they take game 1, they take game 2, we take game 3, we take game 4. All right, come on, y'all. Bruh, I'm not trying to lose to the Boston Celtics. How did they even make it this far in this game? That's what I'm not understanding. But we did have a great first, second, and third quarter, and we pretty much blow them out in this game. CJ McCollum, as usual, goes off. So did Dame Dollar and Chris Stopps. So the series is tied 3-3. Hopefully we can go ahead and we can just, you know, win this game. Are we playing at home? We are playing at home, you guys. Let's not mess around. Actually, before I do this, let me go in. This is lineup. Yo, we cannot lose this game. So we are going to be putting Michael Kidd-Gilchrist back in the lineup to play some defense on Jaylen Brown. 2 great defenders. Yo, we can't blow this, bruh. We cannot blow this at all. Y'all have to step up. Alright, let's give the bench even less, man. You guys have got to step up. Let's go ahead and let's go win this game, y'all. Let's win this game. We are playing at home. That's the perfect time to win a championship. They have a great, we have a great first quarter. And let's see, we're blowing them out. This is exactly how it should be. This should never have been a game 7. But we go ahead and Lillard dropped 27 on the head with 14 assists. And CJ also almost had a double-double with 20 points and 9 assists. The team killed it, but in the end, we managed to complete our goal and bring Portland a championship. Dame Dollar is the Finals MVP, averaging 22 points a game and 9.5 assists. So he was a beast. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said before, yo, let's get 180 likes for another rebuild. But this is our final roster: Dame Dollar, Kristaps Porzingis, CJ McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas, Miles Turner, Derrick Rose, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Stanley Johnson, Kyle Anderson, CJ Miles, Tony Allen, Andre Roberson, and whoever this guy is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know which team you guys want to see in the comment section below. And also, guys, let me know if you guys are pumped for my Pelicans, my GM. It will be starting up this Saturday. So leave me some trade ideas in the comment section below. But until next time, y'all, it's your boy Legendary EA. It's lit. We growing. The fam's growing. Everything's growing. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace, y'all.